it's time to reveal one of the major secrets to rank your site. Up to this point, for this training, you've been using all of these authority sites and you've got content on them. You should have at least 3 by now, including Facebook. I'm sure you know how to set up a Facebook page. I don't have to cover that. What you're going to be doing is using the fire everywhere technique, where we put a ton of content on a ton of different sites and then we shoot a ton of different backlinks at them so that we can rank for multiple spots on the first page of Google. It's fire everywhere strategy. Just keep it coming from all over the place, but in most instances, none of this stuff is going to work unless you have backlinks. Yes, you will have some of those sites that will rank for certain long tail keywords and start to get traffic in. Some will rank for our main keyword depending on the competition for the keyword without a single backlink. But for the most part, the keyword that you're gonna want to rank for, that are gonna make you the most money, they'll need backlinks. Fortunately, there are services that provide this, and I'm gonna assume since you and I are just marketers and probably can't work on all this crazy software for SEO that all these pros have, I can't work not even on half those things. I prefer to pay for other people to do it for me, and that's what we're gonna talk about here. I'm just gonna assume you don't have that expensive high-dollar SEO software. You just need to buy the links. If you have that software, I'm gonna lay out the basic strategy you can use, and then you can go out and use whatever software you have to go with and create those links. But if you don't have it, then you're just gonna use the Fiverr. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Fiverr, and the first thing that you're gonna want is social signals. The reason we want social signals and all these things are coming from Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, LinkedIn, and similar places like that is so that we can give the illusion that tons of people are sharing our stuff and liking our stuff, and Google's gonna see that, go like, hey, you know what, this is really relevant to people like this, and we should pay attention to this. We need those social signals, and easy way to get it is just to go to Fiverr and type in social signals up here in the box, and then just scroll through some of the sellers here and check out the number of stars they have and the reviews that they have. What we're looking for is for something like, I'll give you 800,000 social signals. For traditional SEO and ranking your own website with your own content that you have on your own domain, that's ridiculous. We should never, ever, 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 ever do this. But for the purposes of using these authority sites that already have the trust and all that stuff already built in with Google, we can actually hammer these pages with this. However, there is a slim chance that we could get slapped or we could get penalized, as never ever ruled out, but more often than not, you're gonna be able to hammer these pages of ours on these sites with links, and only thing is going to happen is our rankings are gonna shoot up. Well, 800 social signals is a bad idea for things like ranking your own website, if you want it to last, of course. It's not so bad ranking and hammering these big authority sites and those pages with the amount of link. Something like 800 social signals is 300 from Facebook, 200 LinkedIn, and you get Twitter and Google signals, and all worked in their searches. So you find a seller, you look, that person has some reviews, you click on them, look at their reviews. Thank you so much, outstanding work, absolutely brilliant. You could pay this person, for example, $5, and we get all kind of links. Once this has ran its course, you're gonna need some more links. You're gonna need a lot of links. These are called spammy links, and like I said before, just being totally transparent. But these are easy links for us to get. Next, what you will do is to go Fiverr, and in this box we will type GSA. There are all kind of other providers and all kind of other software people are providing on Fiverr. If you have a better strategy that you know, by all means use it. This is just what I'm recommending because I've been using this for a long time and it's worked out to my advantage. So GSA links, and again, you're gonna just go and look for the person that has highest number of stars, reviews, and positive comments, and the one that is gonna give us the most backlinks for our money. We have this person here. he's going to give us 30,000 GSA backlinks, but I really would like to see something worked out over a couple of days. Here's one. I will do 10 days, 3 tires GSA link building campaign. Let's check this guy out. He's gonna go over 10 days, give us tons of links pointing to our site, and has got some positive comments, tons of repeat buyers, which is already a good sign on Fiverr. That's really good and might be something that I would go for. Whenever you do order this campaign, he's gonna ask you some questions. The one thing that you're gonna have to make clear to them is your link and your anchor diversity. However you want to call it, you should be able to do the 50% of your links that should be anchored to your actual keyword. For instance, if your actual keyword was paleo diet recipes, by saying actual keywords, I mean main keyword. If your actual keyword was paleo recipes, then that's what you wanted to rank for, your main keyword, then 50% of your links should go to that. And then after that 30% or so, you should go to secondary keywords. And after that 20% or so goes to generic anchor text links like check this out, click here to read more, or click here. You'll have to make clear to your seller and they will certainly know what you're talking about. After you've ran these two campaigns, social signals and GSA campaign, you've got to be patient here. Because after you set up your content on these pages, and you can also ping it using something like pingler.com. So you go to pingler.com with all your URLs that you have safely stored on a notepad file somewhere in your computer. It's gonna basically tell Google, look, there's a new stop on the web, come crawl it. After you have done that, your site is fresh, your content is fresh, you don't have any links pointing to it. Let it rest for about a day or two and just keep an eye on it and see where it's gonna rank. Because like I said before, some of these sites will land on the first page of Google or second page or third page of Google without a single link to it. That's really good sign. That means if we just run one of these link campaigns to it and boom, first page ranking shoot up, no problem. If you aren't ranking on page 1, 2, or 3, as soon as you run through the backlinks that you set it up and you were nowhere to be found and you run through the backlinks, you're still not ranking on a page 1 or 2 or 3, it might be a good idea just to give it a few days. Don't go out and run more links and spend more money. Just give a few days to rest and stop. It's called Google Dance. Just keep an eye on it. After that, you usually get a good indication where you're gonna land. If you're stuck on a page 2 or 3 and you're not moving anymore, run this link campaign again. After 20 days or so, you're sitting on the page 1. Give that some more time and let it breathe. Let it breathe. See where it's gonna land. After your links have ran and it's been about 1 week and then you're stuck on a page 2, and you're almost there reaching page 1, you run another GSA campaign to it just to see what happens. By that time, 20 or 30 days goes by and you should be on the first page of Google regardless. After the first campaign, depending on the competition of the keywords that you chose and how well you optimized your site. Now, just to summarize, after you ran this first campaign set up first, give it a day or two to see where it's gonna land if Google crawled or indexed it. Where did they do it? And then you can start shooting the social signals and the GSA campaign to it. Give it about 5-7 days. After your links have ran, this guy's gonna run for 10 days. Still just give it about 5 days. Keep an eye on it, monitor them, and then see where they're gonna rest. Like I said, if you're sitting at the top of page 2 and you can either shoot another GSA campaign at the page or just give it some time to see if it shoot up to page 1. In any case, like I said, after about 20 or 30 days, you can expect those page 1 rankings. If it gets on the page 1, it's gonna stay on a page 1. Simple as that. Because you've got all those flipping links going into, you're leveraging the authority of these sites that Google already loves, and then it's not gonna move. Especially you get all those social signals pointing to it. People are coming to that page. It's getting traffic. It's relevant information. It's good content. You're just gonna be winning all over the place. That's the trick to really getting these authority sites to rank. Good optimization, good content, a ton of links. That's basically it. leveraging the right sites and leveraging the right people with the right tools to help you where you want to go.